I couldn't take in your performance. Navy-striped band of brothers. I was watching the audience. I soaked in each expression on their faces. Some songs transport us, not to new, but home to known places. Looking around, I felt warmth, although the air held winter's icy chill. I applauded lyrics of weary sailors lost at sea. I felt for sailors, minds weary, bodies tired and sore. Looking around, I realized I wasn't cold anymore. Oral tradition passed down through word in song. Inherited garment you can't hang up. Voices combined. Shanties filled my heart, filled right to the brim, with just one sip from the cup. White stripes, navy stripes, vessels where songs are held and the ocean waves did roll. Waves of song for a world gone wrong. One long note held, hands raised in the air. It occurred to me to speak with seated neighbour. He reminded me of my grandfather. It occurred to me to say he had the best seat. I did not, though. Something still about his demeanour quietened me, and I settled. Instead, I followed his gaze. His eyes did not leave you. Stage on flagstones, amongst lilac trees, lit. His gaze did not waver. Stage, his gaze did not leave it. The gaze was knowing. He knew something the crowd did not. Gaze was present, so I was too. Sounds in waves of crossing the bar, honouring those lost. We all came along with you. And a tear fell upon the cheek, housing lines caused by decades smiling. Perhaps a watery eye on hearing prayers to avert watery endings. I mused. I chose to believe, though, that he was moved. Sometimes it takes the witness to observe a neighbour feeling before witness knows they are moved at all. Watching him, watching you, and her delight when she learned that he could hear the music. It felt something like family. I don't need to say why. Unexpected as treasure at the bottom of the sea. This was a gift to me. Shantymen of Hay, lamenting, I drink to thee. I leaned in and whispered to my friend, aren't they lovely? I said, men really expressing themselves, look at their faces. She smiled. Dark-haired beauty in front of me wore arachnid earrings. She stood aside her mother, black, wide-brimmed hat of felt. And we all took a deep breath in. I saw you later. You told me what it was that he knew. We are all a thin veil from meeting our pilot face to face. Melodies translated, line by line. Those of us who listen to the wind as it whispers hear. Do not assume you have time.